This presentation is prepared by WorkWise Affiliate. In this video, we'll discuss the harsh truth behind what many now call the pay-to-learn industry, the success coaching industry, or the hope marketing machine. But this isn't just another expose. This presentation focuses on the whys. Why do thousands of people across the globe invest in these programs, yet only a handful truly succeed? Why does a well-designed strategy somehow not work for you? Why is it that you've paid to acquire multiple skills, attended countless trainings and seminars, and still feel stuck? Why, despite doing everything right, are the results still out of reach? At WorkWise Affiliate, we'll not only reveal the uncomfortable answers, we'll offer you a solution you likely haven't heard before. One that doesn't rely on more hype, more courses, or more empty motivation. Ready to find out what's really holding you back and how to move forward? Let us see the unseen behind online trainings and seminars. Let's get into it. Almost every person is on a search for success, for freedom, for something better. You're not alone in this, because no one dreams of living in poverty. Every person holds a dream, and deep inside, they want that dream to become their reality. But here's another truth. Most people are filled with doubt, unsure of where to begin, like a lone traveler in a dark forest, uncertain of which way to go, confused, lost. They know there's a way out. They just can't see it yet. As any normal person would, the desire to break free from their current reality leads many to start searching for answers, for a way out. And so they join the great charade, the endless pursuit of success. A few manage to find their path, but most don't. In fact, 95% of these people, driven by nothing more than a hope for a better life, turn to those who claim to know the way, individuals with big promises, smooth words, people who say they've built a proven system, that their methods are tested, that they can change your life. And so the seekers follow, trusting, hoping, believing this time will be different. Let's be fair. There are many good, skillful, and legitimate trainers and coaches out there, but we can't ignore the truth. For everyone that's truly helping people, there are 1,000 more who are not. The paid knowledge industry is exploding in size, but not because we're suddenly surrounded by more qualified, value-driven mentors. No, it's growing because more and more mischievous individuals are discovering just how profitable it is. Like a dark shadow, following and waiting to leap on her prey by taking advantage of people's hopes, fears, and desperation. And so, this industry has splintered into many faces. The motivational industry, the success coaching industry, the self-help industry, the online guru industry, the pay-to-learn industry, and what some now call the hope marketing machine, all cleverly designed to make you pay. Pay to reserve a seat. Pay to access the secret strategy. Pay to continue after the free teaser runs dry. All crafted not to deliver transformation, but to keep you buying the next thing. But let's be honest, these industries wouldn't thrive if not for the tremendous number of people who keep biting the bait. And those who want to exploit that desperation, they've studied us. They've learned how to lure people in, how to twist words, hype results, and ride social media trends like professionals. Some present themselves as tech experts, claiming to know the exact tools to boost your content's reach and go viral. Others say, if you want to live like me, you need to buy my strategy. Some make you pay to hear them speak, promising a system they personally used to transform their lives. Others bait you with outrageous claims like, buy this slot and learn how to close 35 sales in an hour. And then there's the most dangerous kind, the ones who want you to sign up, then recruit others, turning your struggle into a cycle of empty promises and shallow wins. It's no longer about teaching. It's about trapping. And too many people don't realize they're being played until it's too late. Like we said, these false mentors don't care about you. Not even a little. They don't see your dreams. They see your weakness. If you're a housewife just trying to earn a little extra to help your family, you're a target. If you're a beginner, clueless but searching for answers, you're a target. If you're a retiree, hoping to live the rest of your life free from worry, you're a perfect target. And if you're a father desperate to make ends meet for your children, you're exactly the kind of target they want. These abusive, false mentors don't care about your situation. They study it, not to help, but to use it against you, to turn your pain into their profit. That's the bottom line. Now, at this point in the presentation, let's dig into what truly matters. The real reason we created this. Not just to expose the dark side of the pay-to-learn industry, but to help you finally see what's been hidden all along, to uncover the deepest truth behind the whys. After all the seminars, all the courses, all the proven strategies you followed, you're still stuck in the same routine, still confused of the same situation, still falling short of the results you dreamed of. And now, let me ask you something. Are you ready to hear the missing gap? The gap between everything you've been taught and the actual results you want to achieve? The one truth that almost no one wants to say out loud. But deep down, you probably felt it all along. It's time to face it. Let's begin. Now, falling into the trap set by false mentors. That's just the tip of the iceberg. The real gap, the true reason why you're still not getting the results. Even after all the learning, the courses, the coaching, is this. The most critical factors for success are not taught in any training because they can't be taught. They're not skills. They're self-attributes. Things you must build from within. Let's go through them one by one. Number one is discipline. Discipline is the foundation. It's your ability to control impulses, to show up even when you don't feel like it, to keep going when it gets tough. No one can teach you to wake up early, avoid distractions, or push through resistance. That's why they say, discipline comes from within. Next, and number two, is motivation. Motivation is often misunderstood. It's your desire, your why, but it's unstable, emotional, fleeting. It comes and goes, influenced by moods, circumstances, and outside triggers. That's why people say, motivation gets you started. Discipline keeps you going. Without discipline, motivation fades, and so does progress. Next, and our third one, is boredom. Boredom is one of the most underrated killers of success. Not failure, not lack of talent, but boredom. The quiet, creeping urge to quit because things aren't exciting anymore. When the newness wears off, when the views don't come, when results are slow, most people give up, but those who succeed, they learn to endure boredom and stay consistent through it, because growth is often repetitive, quiet, and unglamorous. Our fourth and last one is distraction. The final enemy is distraction. Unlike boredom, which is a lack of stimulation, distraction is overstimulation, endless content, constant pings, notifications, scrolls, feeds. Distraction feels productive, but it steals your attention from what actually matters. It's not about having too little to do. It's about losing meaning in the moment. And in a world full of noise, focus is your superpower. Now, these gaps are real, not the ones you can fix with another seminar or a new ebook, but the ones only you can work on. And once you do, everything else starts to align. Now you finally see the truth, the real gap between the skills you've acquired and the success you've been chasing. The truth that no matter how many courses you take, how many webinars you attend, how many strategies you follow, you will never cross the bridge to success if you don't have tremendous discipline, unshakable motivation, the ability to fight boredom, and the strength to dodge distractions. You might say that's easy, but that's where you're wrong, my friend, because if this were easy, everyone would be successful, but they're not. Millions are still stuck, not because they're not capable, but because they're denying the one truth that's hardest to face. The problem is not out there. It's in here. Your pride, your ego, your refusal to admit that the thing holding you back is you. And until you face that truth, nothing will change. At the beginning of this presentation, we promised you a solution. But before we gave it, we chose to first expose the red flags, the signs of false mentors, the traps designed to deceive you. Why? Because we want you to see the clear distinction between those who simply want to lure you into another money-making scheme, and what WorkWise Affiliate truly offers. This presentation was created not just to reveal the truth about what's been holding you back, but to equip you with something far more valuable: the ability to recognize truth from falsehood. Because here's one thing you must remember: a person with bad intentions will never warn you about red flags. They don't want you to think, they want you to follow. But WorkWise Affiliate wants you to rise, with clarity, with confidence, with full control of your next step. At WorkWise Affiliate, we're not here to offer you a shiny new platform or a trial and error method wrapped in buzzwords. Instead, we focus on what already works. We help you leverage proven platforms, the very same platforms that have monetized billions of users around the globe, both in the past and today. No new tricks, no overcomplicated processes. We're not here to overload you with jargon, gimmicks, or endless modules designed to confuse and impress. And we're certainly not here to make ridiculous promises, because what we offer has always been there: the tools, the platforms, the systems. What's been missing isn't the method, it's the guidance, the structure, and the clarity to actually put it all into action. That's what WorkWise Affiliate delivers. So now comes the big question. What then? What does WorkWise Affiliate really offer? If the tools we use already exist, if the platforms we tap into are the same ones mentioned by both legit and false mentors, what's the point? What makes WorkWise Affiliate worth your time, your trust, your action? The answer is simple. We offer what no one else can: an unprecedented structure, an efficient system, and ongoing support. In the simplest sense, we don't reinvent the tools. We enhance them. We improve what's already there. We remove the noise, the overwhelm, and the confusion, so you can finally do what you set out to do: earn substantially, live your life, and succeed. How will WorkWise Affiliate do that? First, we take over, so you can focus on what matters the most: your life, not the setup. Second, we speed up the process. No more wasted time on trial and error. Execute the proven process, but just times 10 the speed. Third, we do the heavy lifting: content systems, optimization, automation, analytics, and almost everything. Fourth, we build a network, the right tools, the right direction. Fifth, we create the connections between platforms, people, and income. Now, sixth, we grow the community, because support builds momentum. Seventh, when you combine all 1 to 6, you don't just move, you start winning, because these generate the result: real, visible progress. And 8 and last, we help you earn the profit, not by hype, but by execution. WorkWise Affiliate connects the dots between what you've already learned and the results you've always hoped for, results you can see, measure, and sustain. With our structure, system, and support, we filled the gap that has kept you stuck in your status quo. And with WorkWise, discipline is built into the system. Motivation is replaced by progress. Boredom disappears when results show up. Distractions lose their power when your path is clear. Bottom line, we offer you one thing above all: freedom. You are finally free. Free from tedious processes. Free from sacrificing your weekends. Free from sleepless nights of editing, writing, planning content, or figuring out SEO. No more sitting in front of a window wondering and thinking what to do next. You are free to grow, free to earn, free to live. That's what we offer you at WorkWise Affiliate. Finally, with WorkWise Affiliate, if you're a housewife trying to find ways to earn and support your family, you are no longer a target for false hope. Your good intentions are finally heard. And with us, we're not just talking about side income. We're building abundance. If you're a retiree, worried about the uncertainty of life after work, you will no longer be a prey for those who want to exploit your vulnerability. Because WorkWise Affiliate is here to ensure your retirement becomes what it was meant to be: worry-free. If you're a beginner, a fresh graduate, eager to start early and strong, worry no more. WorkWise Affiliate will provide the structure, support, and step-by-step guidance to help you succeed early and wisely. And if you're a father, working day and night, trying to make ends meet, no one will exploit your dreams ever again. Because WorkWise Affiliate is here to open the gates to opportunity, to security, and to a better life for you and the family you love. Finally, you've seen the truth. You've felt the frustration. You've lived the cycle. Now it's time to break it for good. WorkWise Affiliate isn't here to sell you a dream. We're here to help you build one with tools that already work, with systems that remove the guesswork, with support that never lets you walk alone. If you're tired of courses that leave you confused, if you had enough of gurus who profit from your struggle, and if you're finally ready for something that's real, doable, and built to last, then this is your moment. Now, don't wait for another next time. Don't let your time be burned for nothing. Reach out, ask the questions, join the movement. Let WorkWise Affiliate walk with you, not just until you start, but until you succeed, because you've waited long enough. And now it's your turn. Now, we at WorkWise Affiliate extend our deepest gratitude for taking the time to watch this presentation. We sincerely hope we fulfilled our purpose to open your eyes and reveal a brighter, clearer path to your success. With us, we invite you to join our official Facebook group so you can stay updated, connected, and always informed. We'll also begin scheduling one-on-one sessions with those truly ready to take the next step. People like you who are ready to stop chasing and start building freedom. Freedom to live your life to the fullest. Freedom from worry. And yes, freedom to achieve true financial independence. We're excited to walk that journey with you. See you soon, and may God bless us all.